Greetings, greetings. Thank you for joining. Welcome to Movement Medicine Morsels. Today we're going to be focusing on our breathing and our lung capacity. It's especially important right now to maintain and cultivate the health and resiliency of our lungs because that really boosts our immune system. And breathing is the bridge between the mind and the body. It helps us to regulate our nervous systems. And when we're more relaxed, we are able to be more centered with any stress or challenges that come our way. So let's just start right now. Wherever you are, I invite you to bring your spine to a beautiful elongation. Feel that the crown of your head rises up to connect to your own personal soul star or heavens, whatever you want to think of. A lovely elongation, so there's a lightness at the crown of your body. And at the same time, we want to feel the stability from the earth element. So wherever we're sitting, we want to feel our sit bones dropping, sinking. We want to feel our feet opening up, sinking, connecting to the earth element. And at the same time, we're connected to the sky element. And symbolically, we are grounded and we are also connecting to the highest version of ourselves. So that's a good start. Wouldn't you agree? And practicing with enthusiasm, curiosity, and a bit of playfulness. So don't want this to get so serious that we tighten up. We want to have a little bit of inquisitiveness and exploratory nature. We may be starting to do things a little bit differently than we're accustomed to doing them, but maybe our bodies are going to like that. And it's nice to keep youthful and expanded with new options. So here we are, we're nice and tall. Let's take an inhalation, raising our shoulders right up as high as we can, and exhale softly with the open lips, letting the shoulders melt down. We keep the crown connected to the sky. Inhale, lift those shoulders, and exhale, let them softly pour down. One more time, inhale through the nose, exhale, sigh, let it go. And sit quietly and continue breathing smoothly in and out through the nose. Maybe you're slowing things down. That can be a nice thing. And let it be natural. We're not pushing the breath. We're not pulling the breath. We're allowing the breath to enter the body comfortably, to expand the belly and the chest. And as we exhale, the chest and the belly are naturally relaxing. Just take a couple quiet breaths to feel some of this yourself. Nice relaxed flow. Noticing what feels easeful right now. We're looking for ease. I'm going to slip my chair back a little bit so that you can see a little bit more of what we're going to be doing, and I'm even going to turn sideways. So we're still maintaining our connection to earth and sky, which is an effortless plumb line feeling. And we're going to begin some elbow circles. So bring the fingertips to the elbow. And as we inhale, the tip of the elbow is arcing up. When it comes to the highest point, you want to gaze at an imaginary elbow about 12 inches beyond and let your upper torso, head, and neck rotate with that. So inhale and exhale. So you might want to look at one or maybe two as I'm doing them. And then you'll need to look at your own elbow so that you can follow that beautiful trajectory. We're opening the chest and the throat. Next time, we're going to stop in this position or take a brief visit. So when you come to this place, the head is tilted, you're looking past the elbow, the chest is open. Use the other hand and lovingly cup the chest and breathe, and even cup into the side of the lungs here and the armpit. And then relax that cupping hand and finish the exhale around, and we'll do two more just smooth circles. Inhale up and exhale around and down. Inhale up And exhale around and down, releasing that hand, coming back to neutral, and spending a moment or two noticing whatever you might notice in your body. Feel free to move a little bit, test and check out the two sides, breathe, feel. And remember, there's no black and white right answer. This is an opportunity for you to feel into your body. That's the way that we communicate with our beautiful bodies. They don't speak words necessarily, but they'll speak sensations. And they're always communicating with us, but we sometimes bypass the communication. So it's learning another very good language. I'm going to turn the other way so you can have a refresher of that movement. But fingertips on the shoulder. On the inhale, we're scooping the front part of the circle. About this point, we start to look beyond the elbow and allow that gaze to follow the circle. So there's a little bit of a rotation, a spiral, and really make it your own. Feel how the breath and the movement fit together beautifully. We're going to take a little pause on the next one, a little bit of a snapshot when we get to that nice open place. And the other hand is going to softly curve and cup the lung area, cup the armpit into the upper arm, the side of the rib cage, encouraging our breath to flow even more here. Relax the cupping hand, wait for an exhalation, and finish the circle. And two more flowing circles, really coordinating the breath, your awareness, and pleasant timing. Letting that hand relax. And once again, taking a few moments to sit and absorb. Let it soak in, feel it. Notice how you're breathing. And let's place the hands on the chest. So you can either have one hand on top of the other or a little bit open, just under the collarbones. And where we feel our hands is where we want to direct our breath. So as we inhale through the nose, expand the upper chest like you're filling this area. And as you exhale, let it gently relax. We stay connected to sky above and earth below. So it's an expansion of volume, not a shrinking and changing of height. The height is set at that beautiful perpendicular, expanding the volume of the chest and letting the volume subside. And rest the hands and allow the breath to settle and balance. Notice how things are going or growing. And let's take the hands to the sides of the rib cage. Could be palms, could be backs of the fingers, anything that is a comfortable contact, because it's the contact that matters, not the manner of contact. It's the fact that we're connecting and we're feeling. So something is feeling the lungs, and then the lungs are feeling the hands or fingers. And as we inhale, we want to expand sideways so that the lungs open to the sides and we feel the meeting. We feel the fingers or the palms being touched and moved, and exhale, all of that relaxes. And it's not forced. It's more of a shift of consciousness. You're directing your awareness very softly to one simple task. It doesn't mean that if we do it harder, bigger, faster, it's going to be better. It actually works against us. That gets the nervous system all revved up. We probably have enough of that already. So here we are, we're working on regulating the nervous system so we can always stay aligned with a calm, quiet center. Let's do one more here. This is the less is more school. Okay. Now we're going to open up into the back area, but we're going to do this with a little bit of spinal movement. So you may know these as cats and dogs, or flexion. When the waistline goes back, the tail scoops under. We want to get a nice C shape. Notice we don't just want the chest moving, we want the waistline dropping back and the tail scooping under. And let's already go to add layers, bringing the outsides of the elbows forward. So we're getting a stretch in the upper back. This is now going to be our exhale. And as we inhale, we relax that. We turn the palms up. We open the chest and throat, and we bring the elbows back. Exhale, we round the spine, the backs of the hands brush forward, we round the whole back, and we get a good stretch between the shoulder blades. Inhale, we relax the hands, turn the palms up. Now, don't make a big deal out of this either. See how much subtler this is, this opening. We want subtle so we don't tighten up anywhere. Exhale, rounding and stretching the shoulder girdle. Inhale, arching the back and stretching the shoulder girdle. So here on the exhale, we're opening up the back body, spine, trunk, and shoulder girdle. Inhale, we're opening up the front body, spine, trunk, and shoulder girdle. Do two more. Just get in the groove. You don't have to look anymore at me. I want you to look inside and feel inside. They're simple movements so that we can really dive deep. And we'll finish in the dog or the extension of the spine so that when we come back to neutral, we maintain a little bit of the openness. I'm pretty sure that many of us spend a lot of the day here. We don't need extra practice, but this place is nice to have extra practice. So now that we've expanded the back body, let's place our hands somewhere comfortable on the back. Could be anywhere from the sacrum. The main thing is we're touching the back. So if your shoulders are tight or sore and coming up higher is not good, just find a place where you're comfortable. Backs of hands, palms, whatever works, because we're giving a message to the back of the body, and we're going to invite our breath to blossom the back of the body. And as you inhale, move into that intention, filling the place where your hands are touching and also any other places. Because once we've got our mind directing in a certain channeling, then the energy, the prana, the chi is just going to follow. So inhale, we're filling the back body, we're spreading wide, as though you want to stretch out the back of your t-shirt, opening it up, widening it, and we'll take two more. And last one, when you finish, on the exhale, just gently rest your hands on your thighs and allow yourself to feel everything we've done so far. And there's one more place, which is often the short form of where we want to go, but there are all of these other places, the chest, the back, the sides. And here's the classic place where we place our palms over the low belly, kind of navel area or just below the navel. And as we inhale, we want this area to expand. But because we've done all the other areas, let all of them expand as well. And as we exhale, all of them gently relax in. And inhale, the breath from the outside is being drawn in. You're expanding in all those directions, taking your time to savor your breath. And exhale, everything is gently relaxing. So there's an expansion of the whole trunk on the inhalation and a gentle sleekening of the whole trunk without losing your perpendicular, your vertical alignment. It's an expansion in all dimensions, but not shrinkage. And just notice how your breath is. Notice if it's shifted, if it's blossomed. Notice if your mood feels any different. Notice if your breath is longer or not. And just notice without judgment. And we're going to bring all of this together in a standing flow. So that's lovely expansion of the lungs. And we're going to do something called showering chi. I'm going to step back a little bit because it does include the whole body. Yes, you can do it seated on the chair, no problem. And we're going to be in vertical alignment no matter what. So we're having that upward sensation. It's a visualization that you make kinesthetic. What does it feel like if you were to have a hook at the top of your head and there was a silk cord gently drawing upwards? What would that feel like in terms of lengthening your spine and also taking some pressure off of your lower joints? Now, at the same time, of course, we feel our feet on the ground. We feel our tailbone falling. So there's that contrast between heaven and earth. And when we bend our knees, we keep that tall, elegant spine. We sink a little bit, but we do not collapse. So just practice that little movement because we will be using it. If you're on the chair, you can do some breathing or you can do some movement of the spine, whatever you like. And now we're going to finish standing nice and tall, but softly bending the knees. So there's a little bit of sinking to reinforce that earth connection while we still stay connected to the sky. We're going to cup our hands as though we're holding a ball of energy just in front of the lower belly where your arms fit. If you've got longer arms, it might be lower, shorter arms, it might be higher. But we don't want to pin anything in or tighten anything. So it's got to be nice and round, like you're got a soft embrace. So as we exhale, we're going to sink the knees a little bit and the fingertips acknowledge the earth. As we inhale, imagine a great light inside the earth and between the hands, opening. The legs are straightening, the chest is widening, the fingertips are stretching all the way out, shoulder height. Exhale, we sink the knees and the palms rotate to face up, the elbows soften. Inhale, the energy of the earth is rising again through us. This time we're reaching up to embrace the sky. And here, earth and sky merge their energies. And as we exhale, we softly sift and rinse the beautiful light of the sky and the earth. As we sink our knees, we're clearing, and you can certainly take more than 1, 2, or 3 breaths to do this. And the rest falls out through the legs, out through the soles of the feet to be recycled as fresh energy by Mother Earth. Exhale, sink a little bit. Inhale, let the energy from the earth come up through your legs, out through your fingertips. Exhale, we relax, we sink the knees a little bit, bend the elbows, palms are receptive. Inhale, the earth energy is rising up, heart exalting in the sky energy. Let's take an extra breath here. Breathing in and out the sky energy, that lovely chest energy. And imagine that earth and sky energy, stability and inspiration have merged. And on your next exhalation, you're pouring an, an ointment or honey or liquid, elixir, and you are bathing the inside and outside of your body with this liquid light. And it pours out anything old or sticky or yucky. So we're balancing, creating peace and harmony. Let's do one more with the energies of the earth and the sky to assist us. As we exhale, we sink a little bit to acknowledge the earth. Inhale, we start to feel her light and her heart expanding within us. Exhale, we relax. Inhale, we start to rise up to meet the heart and light of the sky and the heavens, our highest selves. And as we exhale, the stability and the inspiration are merged, and all of that energy cleanses us, washes us, creates peace, releases, and flushes out anything no longer needed. Just draw a few swishes, acknowledging the earth. On an inhalation, shift the weight to whatever foot you like and open the arms. Exhale, bring the other foot in, gather all of the chi between your hands. Let your palms rest over your low belly center. Connect to earth, connect to sky, to your breath, to your inner smile, that positive, creative, expansive, resilient part of ourselves. And let the energy gently settle. Notice how you feel, notice your mood. Maybe think of one word or two words that accurately describe your your mood. Don't think too much about it. Just allow your intuition to speak. And then imagine your energy really expanding within you to fill every part of your physical body. Maybe it makes you stand a little bit bigger or take up more space. Remember always the vertical alignment. So we're leaning on and connecting to the big elemental energies. And make a little commitment to yourself that you will bring this lovely internal state with you during the rest of your day or evening. And I thank you for coming to join this practice, whether you're watching live or whether in a replay. And please join me tomorrow for some more movement medicine. Many blessings to you.